Next 10 minutes uninterrupted basketball talk of what just happened last night in the NBA, and the clock starts now. Alrighty, a couple of games in the NBA last night. Let's start here with the Warriors and the Cavs, and oh my goodness, folks, this Cavs team, I'm really liking this Cavs team, and we are going to update our NBA power rankings tomorrow on the show. In last week, we moved the Cavs up to number 10 in our power rankings, and I'm still loving that decision that we made, because yes, this Cavs team lost 104-89 last night, but they had like a 13-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and then Steph Curry just came and went hot like Steph Curry always does. So another huge, great performance by this Cavs team, unfortunately ending in a loss. We just said the same thing yesterday when we were breaking down the Cavs team. But let's start here with the Cavs. Still no Jared Allen, so Ed Davis is still playing the 5 here, and he's still having really good success. 7 points on 3 shots, shot 100%, 14 rebounds, a -4 on the floor, real solid in a double-digit loss here. What do we got? 15-point loss. So once again, Ed Davis really getting it done, and everybody just stepping it up here for this Cavs team. Ricky Rubio, 10 points, 5 assists. Darius Garland, 25 points, 5 assists as well. Dean Wade, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and Isaac Okoro, 10 points and 7 rebounds. So everybody in the starting lineup truly getting it done without Jared Allen and without Colin Sexton. Obviously, he's out for the year. And then we have Kevin Love again out here. Another good performance by Kevin Love off the bench. 17 points and 7 rebounds. So this Cavs team is still the real deal, folks. As soon as they get Jared Allen back and Ed Davis, if he can have this great production coming off the bench, now we've got a squad. And same thing with Kevin Love really stepping up over the past couple of games here. So yes, the Cavs lost, but they were leading the entire way up until the fourth quarter. So still big credit to this Cavs team. And then the Warriors, Steph Curry does Steph Curry things. 9 of 16 from 3, another 9-point. He went back-to-back 9 3-point shots made in back-to-back games, folks. What the heck, folks? What the heck? It's so freaking, it's great to watch. It's so entertaining to watch, and it's so absolutely fantastic. The best shooter, the greatest shooter, the most efficient shooter in NBA history, Steph Curry, and he's back, folks. 40 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Jordan Poole, a little bit of an off night by this man. 8 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, shot 1 of 5 from 3, but they're still able to get the win. Kevon Looney at the 5, 2 points, 4 rebounds, a -15 on the floor. The worst plus-minus, the worst minus by a Warriors player on the floor last night. Kevon Looney, nothing great. Draymond Green, 4 points, 14 assists. And then Andrew Wiggins, 12 points, 2 assists. 5 from 3, a little lackluster on what we usually expect from Andrew Wiggins. -14 on the floor. Usually he's a pretty solid defender and can give us some points. Got us 12 points. Defending wasn't really there last night. So Warriors get it done. Steph Curry puts the team on his back like he usually does, but he really did it last night. Alrighty, then we get the Wizards at the Heat, and the Heat win here, 112-97. Once again, Jimmy Butler is back here. And, this Wizards team, they're top of the Eastern Conference. I believe they are still top of the Eastern Conference. And with this Heat team at full strength, the Heat are the best team in the Eastern Conference, folks. It is not this Wizards team. So let's start here with the Heat since they got the win. Jimmy Butler, 32 points, 4 steals, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. And once again, he doesn't shoot the threes, folks. That's not his game, and he still gets it done. PJ Tucker, 15 points, 5 rebounds, a +7 on the floor. Fantastic. Bam Adebayo being aggressive, still second leading scorer for this Heat team. 20 points, 9 rebounds, efficient, shooting 56%. Kyle Lowry at the 1, 8 points, 12 assists. Duncan Robinson back in the starting lineup here, 6 points, 3 rebounds, not efficient, 2 of 9 from the field, and 2 of 8 from 3. He was a +5 on the floor. No Tyler Hero last night, and they still get the win. Gabe Vincent steps up big time off the bench here. 18 points and 3 assists there by Gabe Vincent. So that's enough for the Heat to beat this Wizards team. And now what went wrong with this Wizards team? Kyle Kuzma, we just saw him have a little bit of a flounder performance in their last game. What did he do last night? 19 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. All that is very, very good. 4 of 9 from 3, pretty efficient. 58% on 12 shots. We'll give him all that. The -12 on the floor, The defense still not 100% there by Kyle Kuzma, but everything else was a really good game by Kuzma out there. Unfortunately, they just faced the best team in the Eastern Conference, the Heat. Montrezl Harrell in at the 5 here in the starting lineup, 12 points, 9 rebounds. He was a -8 on the floor here. Bradley Beal, 30 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, a -9 on the floor. And then Aaron Holiday, only 4 points on 7 shots and 5 assists. Off the bench, they had Corey Kispert, 13 points, 4 rebounds off the bench. Once again, we're still waiting for kind of Raul Neto to do something off the bench here. We get 0 points on 3 shots. Denny Avdija, 6 points on 6 shots. Could definitely be a little bit better out there. But this Wizards team, another loss out here when they were kind of at the top of the Eastern Conference. So Heat knock them off 112-97. Alrighty, next game up here, we get the Clippers at the Grizzlies, and the Clippers lose here 108-120 to the Grizzlies. John Morant, 28 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Steven Adams still at the 5, 2 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, doing classic Steven Adams things out here. Desmond Bane, 16 points. Jaren Jackson Jr., 18 points. Dylan Brooks, 18 points. And then Brandon Clark off the bench, 14 points. Now, this is kind of the scoring pace needed for this Grizzlies team. We know they've got some good scores in their starting lineup, and then just having Kyle Anderson coming off the bench, Brandon Clark, DeAnthony Melton. This is a really deep Grizzlies team. A little unfortunate lackluster to the start of the season, but so far, what is this? 2 straight wins for this Grizzlies team, trying to get, let me go to the standings here. Trying to get everything kind of back up to speed where they were last year. This Grizzlies team, 2-game winning streak. They're 8-7, trying to get to that top 6 so they're not in the play-in tournament. And obviously, we don't have to worry about the play-in tournament standings as of yet because it's still early in the season. But Grizzlies trying to kind of claw their way out of that lackluster start, and they're starting to turn it around. What's their last 10? 5-5 in their last 10? 2-game winning streak. We'll see if they can keep it up here. And then for the Clippers, an unfortunate loss here. Unfortunate. Paul George has to slide over to the 3. So this was their starting lineup. Reggie Jackson at the 1, Eric Bledsoe at the 2, Amir Coffey at the 3, Paul George at the 4, and Zubac at the 5. So just a little bit of a shorthanded night. No Nicholas Batum for this Clippers team. Paul George, 23 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, and this Clippers team has been looking real solid, so we can give them a loss here and not kind of overreact and say this Clippers team is trash. This Clippers team is still good, just an unfortunate loss last night. Eric Bledsoe only played 24 minutes and only took 2 shots for 4 points. He had 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And then Reggie Jackson with the 18 points, 5 assists. Clippers come up a little bit short here, losing 120-108. Then we get the Spurs and the Timberwolves, and we can officially write off the Spurs of being not a good team here. Only one person in the starting lineup had double-digit points, and that was Keldon Johnson with 12 points. Then we had Derek White, 4 points. Drew Eubanks, 8 points. DeJounte Murray, 7 points on 12 shots. And Doug McDermott, 9 points. So no great scoring here by the Spurs team. Nothing consistent by them. Like the first 4 or 5 games, they had us kind of thinking this could be a good team, but we've seen what they've been doing here over the last, 2-3 weeks, and it's just nothing good. So Spurs are officially not good this year. How unfortunate. And for this Timberwolves team, what did the big 3 do? Anthony Edwards, 13 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns, 25 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. And then D'Angelo Russell, 22 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Those were the top 3 scorers of the night here. We had Malik Beasley with 15 points off the bench. That was really good. And then Patrick Beverley still playing at the 1 here, 8 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds. So this Timberwolves team, we're starting to see them turn it around a little bit, a little bumpy at the start of the season. What do we got here for this Timberwolves team? 2-game winning streak here. We'll see if they can start to turn it up a little bit, turn it around. But, we have to get a couple more games under their belt to truly certify them as good in here. And we have to see them beat somebody better than the Spurs, obviously. But well done for the Timberwolves. We're never going to knock a win. They win 115-90. Alrighty, then the next game up here, 76ers at the Nuggets, and the 76ers get the win. Still no Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, 22 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. Steph Curry, 20 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. The 1 and 2 here, absolutely getting it done. Andre Drummond still at the 5 here, filling in for no Joel Embiid, 4 points, 6 rebounds. Tobias Harris, 17 points, 7 rebounds. And Georges Niang in the starting lineup. because no Danny Green and Georges Niang, 11 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. Once again, these kind of role players stepping it up here. Andre Drummond, Georges Niang getting it done. And then off the bench, Shake Milton, 12 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. Charles Bassey, 12 points and 7 rebounds in only 19 minutes. What a great deep performance, even though they're missing 2 starters, Danny Green and Joel Embiid. So 76ers, what a game here last night to get the win. That is officially our 10 minutes, but we still got some games to go over, so let's quickly close it out here. The Nuggets, an unfortunate loss. Aaron Gordon still playing the 3 because, once again, no Michael Porter Jr. Aaron Gordon, 9 points, 4 rebounds. They need Aaron Gordon to kind of pick up the scoring pace that they have that they had with Michael Porter Jr. and now without him. Aaron Gordon needs to step up, and that's really not his game to be the main primary scorer, or even really the number 2 scorer on the team. That's really not his game. Jokic, 30 points, 7 assists, 10 rebounds, led the team in scoring. Will Barton, 19 points, 8 assists, 9 rebounds. And then Monte Morris, 11 points. Nothing good off the bench. Really nothing great here in the starting lineup besides Jokic's performance. The former MVP, give that man some more respect. But well done for the 76ers, folks. I can definitely see them... yeah, this is a real good team. We still have them pretty high in our power rankings. Still at number 3. We'll see if they kind of come down a little bit. But once they're once they're back to full health, folks, the 76ers team is, it's really, really gosh dang good. All right, and then the last game of the night, the Raptors at the Jazz, and a loss here for this Raptors team, losing 119-103 here. Hang on, let me refresh this page. Here we go. All right. The Jazz, will start here since they got the win. Mike Conley, 5 points, but he did have 7 assists. Absolutely love that. Donovan Mitchell, 20 points, 4 steals, 3 rebounds. Rudy Gobert still playing the 5, 14 points, 11 rebounds. Royce O'Neal, 16 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. And Bojan Bogdanovic letting us down a little bit. We just had his best game, his best performance last game. In this game, 7 points on 1 of 5 from the 3. He did have 6 assists and 4 rebounds, which we'll give him credit for, but we need this man to be the scorer. We just want the scoring out of this man. So, alrighty, Bogdanovic, let's try not to let this be a thing. I want you to get, 15 to 20 points a game here, efficient shooting, all that. Unfortunately, did not have that last night, but the deep bench of the Jazz got it done. Jordan Clarkson, 12 points, 4 assists. Rudy Gay, 20 points off the bench in 18 minutes. Hassan Whiteside, 11 points, 2 rebounds, and Joe Ingles, 10 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. Oh my gosh. This bench. Is this Rudy Gay's first game of the season? I didn't even know they had Rudy Gay on this team. Is it? I think this is this man's first game of the year, no? May was his last game, May 2021. So yeah, this is his first game of the season, folks. So, geez Louise, the Ridge, this may be the deepest, best team in the NBA, folks. Holy cow. They could really run a starting 5 off their bench. Hassan Whiteside, Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gay, Joe Ingles. That's not a bad starting kind of 4 out of a 5, and then you just pick somebody else out there, put Eric Paschall in at a 5 position, whatever it takes. Jeez Louise. So, and man, the Jazz, folks, they are here. And then for the Raptors, an unfortunate loss here. Fred VanVleet, 24 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. A great night by him. Gary Trent Jr., 31 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. He shot 5 of 11 from 3. Great night by him. Pascal Siakam is back at the 4 here. Kem Birch at the 5. Kem Birch, 14 points, 3 rebounds. Pascal Siakam, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Unfortunately, didn't have an efficient night. 14% on 14 shots, 0-4 from the 3. So we've really seen Pascal Siakam truly get it done at the 5, but going back to the 4, a little bit of a lackluster performance. And then we got Scotty Barnes at the 3, 10 points, 6 assists, rebounds, real good night. Unfortunately, nothing good off the bench like the Jazz had, because everybody was popping off the bench there. So Jazz, man, they are absolutely deep. They win 119-103. Alrighty, before we close out our NBA Daily 10, let's see if we have anything great here on the spread line. What do we got in tonight's action, and can we take advantage of any great value here? Alright, we get Pacers at Hornets. Pacers plus 1.5. We'll stay away from this one. This Pacers team is nothing good. Warriors, Pistons. Warriors at Pistons. Warriors -7. Lakers, Celtics. Lakers plus 2.5, and I believe LeBron James is a game time decision, so hopefully we get to see LeBron back in action for this Lakers team. Magic at the Nets. We get Magic plus 12.5. Not ready to kind of continue to buy this Magic team, even though they had a really great win a couple days ago. Thunder at the Bucks. We get Thunder plus 12.5. Bucks -12.5. Not ready to swallow all those points with the Bucks just quite yet. Clippers, Pelicans. Clippers -3.5. Pelicans plus 3.5. Let me see if everybody's good for this Clippers team. Obviously, we just talked about them. They weren't all healthy last night here on a back-to-back. I think I'd swallow the 3.5 here against this Pelicans team. That is nothing good. But let's see if everybody's good to go for this Clippers team. Let's see who's the in and out. We get Nicholas Batum, game time decision. Marcus Morris, game time decision. And that is it. So hopefully they're good to go. And then for the Pelicans, just Zion is still out. So we'll stay away from that. We really need Nicholas Batum and Marcus Morris out there on the floor. We get Bulls at Nuggets here. Bulls +3, Nuggets -3. And this Nuggets team coming off of a back-to-back here, and we get 3 points with the Bulls. I think I'm loving this. Let's see all the ins and outs. Oh, the Bulls. Vucevic is still out, unfortunately. And then for the Nuggets, Jokic, game time decision. Jamal Murray out. Michael Porter Jr. out. So it's not bad value right there. Bulls +3. They've been kind of rocking without Vucevic for the last couple of weeks here and still having good scoring nights. So we'll take the Bulls +3. This Nuggets team in a back-to-back, they need another score. They don't have that kind of go-to score. Yes, you got Jokic down low, but that doesn't prove to win. Obviously, we just saw that last night. Then we get the Mavericks at the Suns. Mavericks +8.5. Suns -8.5. Isn't this didn't they just face and the Suns won by double digits 2 days ago? Am I bugging? No, yeah, the Suns just beat them 105-98. They've got another game here still in Phoenix, so we'll stay away from that. Not going to bet on a second leg right there. And then the last game of the night, the Raptors at the Kings. Raptors +3.5, Kings -3.5. Got to see what this Raptors team, they've been shaky the last couple of games here, so we'll see if they can kind of get everything ironed out here. But we'll take the Bulls +3 tonight over the Nuggets and see if they can still get it done without Vucci on the floor. Alrighty, that is all the NBA that we needed to talk and go over for today. So now